first fire I always think of when people ask me if I have any memorable fires is in 1979, the Spanish Ranch Fire down on Santa Barbara County. Ed Marty, Scott Cox, Steve Manley, and Ron Laurent, they were all friends of mine. I knew them. I'd worked at Napomo Station. In fact, about 2-3 weeks before they were killed on that fire, I was asked if I wanted to go work on that station. So I didn't, and I remember driving down towards the Spanish Ranch Fire with Ben Stewart, our engineer, in our engine, and we're driving and we could hear the call for the coroner over the radio, and I remember Ben's words going, "That's not good," and had no idea what was happening. And we got to the fire, and we pretty much were in the final stages of it by the time we arrived, and we ended up mopping up the last little bit of it and found out it was those 4 folks that died. Ed Marty was just earlier that year had taken me out for my 21st birthday and showed me a pretty good time. So it was then, young firefighter, I learned that no bush or blade of grass is worth somebody's life. And, it's like all our lessons, it's a lesson paid for in blood. And for me, it was easy to internalize because I knew all those people. So that's the first one I always think of. I think of the Rattlesnake Fire in was it 94, when it seemed like we were running for our lives 2 or 3 times that fire. And that was, the same time South Canyon happened. And, South Canyon was one of those watermarks in recent fire history for all firefighters, changed a lot. And we learned about South Canyon while we were on that fire. And we also had a few close calls of our own on that one, and I remember what I was doing when we heard about South Canyon. And then other fires, I worked, the Waldo fire with the tremendous loss of houses in Colorado Springs, and then the next year back for the Black Forest fire with tremendous amount of losses of houses and people on that one.